and welcome to Zero to Hero Part 2 on a Bounty Hunter playthrough. In downtime I've recrafted gear since we hit level 14, and the gear that we had at the end of the last episode was getting very weak. I did spam a few crafts. It took about 4 or 5 on average to unlock rare tier, so I could get 2 stats on the gear. So we've got haste and experience on the necklace, haste experience, things that you normally see me using. Haste experience power for both of the trinkets, more haste experience. You can see in a pattern, movement speed experience, haste experience on that ring, and there was a quest that I haven't bothered recording, which was to fuse rings, and I just ended up with, when I crafted the common rings, crit rating and crit damage, like okay, we'll take those. Not enough there to make any difference whatsoever in the build. And then power and experience on the pistols. I've used teardrop rubies for any sockets that we've got, which increases our damage, since we've got very healthy hits per second for the content that we're doing. So where we're dual wielding weapons, we get a boost to our attack speed, so we don't need as much haste as we do in, say, mage, in order to get a higher attack speed. So we can afford to throw some over to power. So that crit rating is only a 7.5% chance to crit, and there's the crit damage, but power there's going to be doing a nice amount for us with non-crits. Not added any vitality or armor into the build, so low level stuff that's not a problem. Ability rate, there's none of that in the build. Movement speed looking healthy. Experience gained is up to 238%. I'm not popping an experience booster, I've decided, until we've been through the end of Act 1. The reason for that is that level 14 at the moment, I don't want to arrive at the Broken Dragon final map and somehow I've got over level 30. Because when Broken Dragon's under level 30, it won't spawn those little lava pools that burn you to death. And since it's such a small area to fight in on a story map, we don't want to be stuck in a tiny area with lava pits spawning all over the place. So I want to get there as low level as possible, so I'm not going to pop any booster, but obviously we do need to be gaining levels as we go through, otherwise we can't do the story. On the abilities, I'm leaving rapid fire and the heat seekers at level 5. Reason for that is I don't want to over level them when we haven't got any ability rate in the build, because then we'll get 1 cast and that's probably it for the level. So I'm leaving them around 5, and hopefully that's enough. So I'm sticking with auto attacks, which haven't got any cooldown, and passives leveling up. So our explosive shot, piercing fire and pathfinder are up to 7 and on their way to 8. So hopefully in today's episode we are going to try and get Robin and kill the dragon. That's the sole aim for today. I'm assuming I've collected this quest. It would have shouted at me otherwise. Might as well kill things as we go. So even with just auto attack, we're doing quite a lot of damage here, thanks to those gemstones that are socketed with all that power. Since we have just hit level 15, that means that we can now use radiant gemstones in our socketing instead of the teardrops. Might as well collect everything from this level, why not? I do like the range of these attacks. It's safe to go through there. Let's just shoot into the wall. That's a locked chest. It won't contain anything of any use. We'll save the heat seekers for the final area with the sort of mini bosses for the level. We'll group them up and hopefully blow them away. Yippee! Quite a bit of loot coming off that level. If we've got any greys, we'll sell those. Cape I'm not at all interested in. The descent, I think all we have to do is cross the descent for this. We've reached level 17. We'll keep those weapons for now. I think we're going to be strong enough. We'll craft after running through the descent. There is something alive back there. Something else? No. Now those things do explode on you, so don't want them to hit us. Because they can instantly kill you. Especially, I think I've even had them at level 70 blow me up if I've let a load of them get too close. I thought more were going to spawn there. We'll ignore those. You stop flashing. We'll bunch these up for a quick blast again. Descent done. Fiery pits. And on to save Robin afterwards. Now when we come to do trials, I will be switching out to 3 healers for the vortexes. Down there somewhere. Our shift and right mouse button, meaning we're not sprinting off, we can just fire in the general direction, and hopefully the range of these attacks is good enough to hit something and keep the auto attack going. Okay. So where are we? Level 19. Broken Dragon. Level 20. What I'll do is unsocket that. We're going to get ourselves some new weapons. Everything else is fine where it is, so we'll leave those. What have we unlocked? Smoke screen. Useful in gold farming and breaking aggro, but I don't think we're going to need that. We're definitely not going to need celerity, so that's good. In fact, we'll unsocket all of these for now. Chuck them down there. Let's craft some regular pistols. We are level 20. Got a 22. And same with a socket. We're getting lucky with sockets at the moment. So I'm going to, not that one, too used to using that on the one where I've paid for things. Let's fuse all of those since we're not going to be using teardrop anymore. So, oh, we can use, will that make us too strong? We've got 3 sockets. I'll use 2 of them. So they will unlock at level 25. Huh, not far off being able to socket brilliance. So, Broken Dragon. Oh, so there is a quest here just to kill a few enemies. I'm definitely slower through here than I would be on Mage. Ooh. Probably been too conservative in holding back the Heat Seekers. I'm not going to cast them now. We're getting close to the dragon. So this is a very small area to try and be running around if it's spawning lava pits on us, so let's not worry about those. Robin, we've saved you. Join us. Where are we? Level 22. Broken Dragon, done. Could run a trial, just so that it's out of the way, but nah. We'll collect this quest and then next time out we can make a start on World 2. So level 22. Gear's good for a little bit longer. We'll stick with that. So that's World 1 complete. Robin saved, dragon dead. We'll move on to World 2, carry on pushing through his story for now, and then once we're in a stronger position we can hit some trials. Any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below, and thank you very much for watching.